Welcome to another office hours with Adrienne, where you guys email me questions and I answer them. So I'm going to hop right into the next one. I really want this tea so bad, y'all. This is my favorite tea. This is hibiscus, y'all. I've been looking for this. Hibiscus tea. That is my absolute favorite tea, right? But I just made it, so it's really hot. So I'm trying not to burn myself, but I really want a sip of it before we start. Oh, it's not bad. Have you guys ever had tea and you didn't put any honey in it or nothing? That's what I'm doing this time, and I'm not happy. I want honey so bad. I'm gonna power through it. I did monk fruit instead this time. I will be going back to honey immediately. Okay, so we're gonna hop into this next email of a question that I have received. And yeah, I'm going to answer it here. So the question starts with, let me pull this up. Okay. Dear Adrienne, this might sound dramatic, but I've had a business idea living in my chest for years, and I've never told a single person. Not my friends, not my family, not even my partner. I watch people online doing what I want to do, and my chest literally aches. It's like watching the life I want pass by in real time. But here's the problem. I'm afraid people won't take me seriously. I'm afraid that they'll think that I'm doing too much. I'm afraid of failing publicly. So I keep the entire dream a secret. The most painful part, sometimes I feel like I'm betraying myself by not trying. How do I find the courage to pursue something no one in my life even knows I want? Okay. I'm going to start by saying, if you do not do it, this is going to be one of the biggest regrets of your life, if not the biggest. Simply because for you to say that, where was it? I watch people online doing what I want to do, and my chest literally aches. Babes, that sounds like purpose. That's what that sounds like. That is not a simple, oh, I want to do it, and then as time goes on, you don't do it, you get distracted by something else. This is not what this is. This is, you think about it all the time, and when you see others freely, courageously doing what you want to do, it makes you ache because you want to do it so bad. Like, you gotta get up out of it. And I'm gonna say this also. There is no way for you to be that passionate about something and you fail at it. I'm a numbers girly. That don't add up. It doesn't add up, okay? For years, you know, a lot of people are in that space. I think what also will help you would be to actually talk to your friends, your family, especially your partner. Speak to them about what you want to do. I think that will help out a lot too. One, that will get that a little bit off of your chest. That'll get that off of your chest a bit. And then it probably will help you, one, get the support that you are not able to give yourself. You will get that support. That's very, very important. Also, with support, you will get accountability, because they're going to begin now asking you, after y'all have that conversation, after they now have heard what it is you want to do, guess what? The next time they see you, guess what they're going to do? Hey, how is that How is it coming along? Where are we? That's called accountability. It's not your family, your friend, your partner they don't want you to, one, feel like you can't come to them. That's crazy. And two, people who love you, they're not going to want you to not fulfill your dreams. And this sounds like it's a big dream. You're gonna have to tell them. I don't know if it's easier for you to tell them individually, or if it's easier for you to tell them all collectively and just allow them to support and embrace you and hold you accountable to continue on the journey. Because the reality of it is, oh my God, the reality of it is that you have no idea what can happen if you tell them. You don't know who they can get you connected with to help you along this way. You have no idea because you're not saying anything. Imagine if what you want to do, right? Because whatever you want to do, because you're saying there's people online who are doing what you want to do, right? Imagine one of your friends or a family member or your partner. Imagine if one of them went to school with one of the people online who you follow who do what you want to do. Imagine if they know somebody in that network, in that industry, and they can just connect you two together. So not only are you giving yourself a disservice, but you're not allowing your friends, family, and partner to show up for you. That's crazy. You have to tell them, because you have no idea what that can lead to. And from the email, you are already kicking yourself in the foot about the situation for lasting as long as it's been lasting. Do not have that body ache anymore when you don't have to. Allow them people to support you and to show up for you and to make the connections. They might actually be able to make some connections for you. Do you know how amazing that is, to be able to have people who can probably connect you with people to help get you going, or to at least answer some questions for you to help you along the way? Some do's, some don'ts, some tips, some tricks. Don't, you're coming in the way of yourself. You're coming in the way of yourself. People not taking you seriously is none of your business. Okay? That has nothing to do with you. That's none of your business. So mind your business. If they don't want to take you seriously, that has nothing to do with you. That is something about them. Nothing about you. I also feel like you're afraid to fail publicly. And it sounds like you don't have enough confidence in yourself. And so you're mirroring that. Because you don't have the confidence, you feel like your family and your friends and your partner won't also have confidence. They could probably help you build that. They can probably like pour into and feed on that to kind of help you with that. You have to tell them. You gotta tell them, because right now I feel like you feel like you're living almost dang near a double life, right? You have your friends, your family, your partner over here, and over here you're aching, and you're watching people online do what you want to do, and you want to pursue it, and you feel like you've been wasting time, and I don't know what to do about it, and this is my dream, this is my secret. Do you know how taxing that can be on a person? You got to let that go. You have to. You have to, okay? And you saying that sometimes I feel like I am betraying myself. You are. I ain't gonna hold you. You are absolutely betraying yourself. And you can't do that no more. Listen, this would make more sense. And mind you, I don't know the full story. I don't know if this is like a in the past you've had 50 million 11 different ideas and you tried them all, and then you end up not doing it and you end up failing and then moving on to the next thing. Because I feel like you saying, whether it's doing too much or failing publicly, won't take you seriously. That sounds like you've had other ideas in the past and it didn't pan out to where now they wouldn't take you seriously. Because if this is the first thing you're bringing to them, why would they not take you seriously? Why would they not take you seriously? That sounds crazy. But like I said, I don't know your full situation. But even if so what? So what? Giving you support doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything. Listen, I got some friends, and I'm gonna tell you, this is not you, because I can actually hear the passion in your email. This is not you. I have some friends. Okay, I have some friends that every time they have an idea, a business idea, a venture, they are super excited about it. Okay, they are like, oh no, I'm telling you, it's gonna be it right here. It's gonna be it right here. And then within, I give it maybe 30 days, they go quiet. What happened to this idea that you have? Oh, you know, I have friends who do this at least 5 to 6 times a year. Every 2 months, they have a brand new spanking idea. And that idea is the one. This is the one that's going to take me all the way. And guess what? Even with me knowing that, even with me knowing in T minus 60 days, they're going to be on to something else. Guess what? I still get the support because what? It doesn't require anything from me. It is free to do. And it is not a lot of energy. Supporting and even holding them accountable, that is not a lot of energy. Just, it's nothing. And so for me to feel like it's nothing with for those friends of mine, for this, I don't think it's that. I think when you tell them, whether individually or all together, I think you're going to be surprised at the outpouring you get from that. I think the support is going to be great. I feel like you're going to end up finding connections to other people through the people who know you. They're going to begin trying to find people or ways that they can help. And mind you, and you have to tell them the ways in which you need help. Don't just tell them what you want to do and then that's it. This is what I want to do. This is kind of how I want to get there. I'm not fully sure yet. I would love your support by doing XYZ. I would love your support if you know of anybody in the industry who I can talk to, who I can connect with, who I can collaborate with. Please let me know. You know, I would love to meet up with them, connect with them, see how that goes. Let them know what it is exactly you need from them. Let them know what support looks like to you. And then allow them to be that. Give them that opportunity to be that. That is the best advice that I can give you. Don't let that eat you up, please. Please get out here. Please do the thing. I'm going to tell you, like I tell my daughter, what ifs, that's too taxing. Whether you have tried and said, hey, I tried and this is what I didn't like or liked or whatever. I would rather you do that than to, when you get older and you laying on and you taking your last couple of breaths and you still got them thoughts in your mind of what if. What ifs are, that's sickening. What ifs can make you ill. Okay, so allow them to show up for you. Allow them to do that. Tell them what you want to do, and then tell them exactly how you need them to show up for you to feel supported, and go from there. So I hope that was helpful. If any of you watching would love to send me a question, if you go to the link into my bio, there is a button. It is called Office Hours with Adrienne. If you click on the button, it is a form. You fill out the form, and then I answer your question. So that's going to be it for me for this time, and I will see you guys on the next one.